Hey guys, I'm back on live. Today I'm doing horror movies since the the Nun from like The Conjuring and everything, is coming out today. I mean, not today, tomorrow. I watched all of The Conjuring, the two Conjurings, and I'm looking back to my bed because I actually have all those movies set out for myself. Um, there's The Nun coming out this month, actually tomorrow. Next month in October will be another Halloween. Now, there's a point of me saying it was not, of me saying it's probably a good idea to make another Halloween movie, but I don't really like how they're bringing it. It sounds like they're bringing back the original Halloween, like back from 1978. I mean, and then bring the 2018 all the way back from that, just to base that back on that one horror movie. Now, I'm wondering if it's just going to be a prequel of like Michael Myers continuing his killing streak because he can't die, or actually, tell you the truth, he was actually. I don't know if they counted. I don't. I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully, at one point, the remake. If it actually literally sucks, now I don't really say. I can't really say it sucks because I never watched it. It's not out yet. Um, I enjoy Halloween. I hope they don't mess up this one as bad as Resurrection. I'm not going to complain about Resurrection right now because I liked Resurrection, but I just didn't like the mask because the guy had to wear some kind of eyeliner just to make his eyes darker. Um, the same thing with Halloween 6. It was kind of weird how his mask ended up as a full form mask again. And it was like actually like peeling off, and you could see it just, materials wearing off. Um, that's another one. The Nun is part of the Conjuring franchise. I mean, the series. The Nun actually showed up in the second. I'm wondering if like the Nun and the doll have some kind of connection. No, like is it gonna have some kind of connection with Annabelle or something like that? It has to be something with like waking up every single witch or something. And number two, as you've seen in um Conjuring 2, the old man was actually a spirit ghost sitting in his chair. This is why I caught after maybe a second time watching it. The old man wasn't threatening them. It wasn't the old man getting possessed. He was there, just sitting in this chair, peacefully, you know, being his normal self. But when he gets mad, you can see his eyes change color. This is the Nun, just by the way. This is related to the Nun. You can see his eyes change to the yellow of the Nun, like the yellow of the Nun and stuff like that. Like that's where I catched it. Like his eyes are just like when he gets mad, it's yellow, just like the Nun's. But when the end in the rain, actually it's mostly the rain, um, actually got paid attention. It wasn't the old man. He was just waiting till his family came back, or something of his family. He didn't mean any harm. But the Nun took control of him and used him as a, what do you like to call it? A vessel to possess the girl, to actually get the girl to, know what I mean by that. So on from there, if you understand what I'm talking about. Um, Back to the other horror movies though. This is the same month. I just take them all out and recognize and the connections with them. Um, my personal favorite. Sorry, I keep looking away from the camera. I'm looking this way, straight at the window. I hate doing that. I know. Um, um, my favorite movie was Saw. For how the all the connections, all the stuff came together, and how it actually worked. I like how the first movie was okay. Actually, the first movie was the greatest one, and it kind of gives you a mystery. The guy who actually jigsaw himself, John Kramer, quote unquote, you know, quote unquote got off from the floor. Like it was in the movie the whole time. They were trying to give you hints. He made his own, games and his own things, and he got a front row seat, and everybody thought it was the camera guy, which is Zemp. Like I was wrong. Like the first time I watched it, like whoa, 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 Zemp is from the hospital, and John Kramer was laying right there. Something has to be connecting with the other two. So when the movie continued, and then when he said he made the front row seats, and then I didn't say anything, then I connected. Where would be the peak hole? And after a while, the guy cut off his foot. Zep came in. Like after the guy shot the other guy, and man, I don't even remember the name. Jeez, it's been a long time. I had to watch the movie again. And Zep came in, and guy's face pretty much smashed into himself. And then he got killed. And I'm trying to think of the names. I know it's a doctor and Adam. Was the doc and Adam in that one? Okay, now I remember it. It's coming back, most of it. That one was my best one I watched ever so far. The rest of them, they're okay. But when he got killed, the third one, after the third one, I kind of went downhill. But I did like some of the mystery of it. I'm not going to think about it. Don't believe me. I do have 53 horror movies. Actually, tell you the truth, I'm just going to mention that now before I go on and on and on with one movie which I love. I do have 53. I got all 8 films of Nightmare on Elm Street. Most people do like Nightmare on Elm Street. Some people do not. I personally like Nightmare on Elm Street because of the weirdness of it, apparently. I'm sorry, I'm not talking straight to the camera. I have to look at the camera always, not to the side over here like that. Sorry about that. It's my own fault. I'm just a little panicky. And as everyone recognizes, yes, there is a new tattoo, like it's promised. That is the Slipknot one, and I love it so far. That is brand new. That just came on me, being put on me last week. I'm not explaining this one either, but this one's been here for a year, so I don't really have to explain that one that much. And that one's a year old, and it looks pretty good colored. Now I'll put lotion on this one too at the same time as this one. I mean the one on the wrist here. And I keep these moisturized half the time and stuff, which I enjoy. Back to the horror movies though. I'm not gonna do any more longer because I think I've been on long enough. But I do like doing this. I do love YouTube so far. Most of those horror movies actually, at times or two, actually do explain lots of stuff. Like the Texas Chainsaw, I got the remake of that. Surprisingly, I watched a couple remakes. I do have like maybe 4 possibility. I got the Wolfman. I got the original Wolfman here, actually, the black and white one. I love the Wolfman. The original Wolfman was okay. I think I fell asleep during the original one. No, it was the Invisible Man I fell asleep on because the original Invisible Man I fell asleep on. Yeah, that sucked that day. I was watching on, I think on a Blu-ray player or a PS3. That was the PS3 a week before it died. That was, it was like, I think my brother was doing something outside. I think it was something with corn. I know it was a corn stalk. He was putting up a corn stalk because the wind knocked over. And I was laying there taking a nap or laying there, but I was watching The Invisible Man, and The Invisible Man was boring. I mean, bored, and like, I was bored to death, so I just took a nap at the same time. And he woke me up saying, "You know your movie's on." I'm like, oh, thank you. And I never watched the full thing. It's pretty funny at times. Especially when they had all that technology back then to make the guy invisible. Yeah, I have all the. If you don't believe me, I do have this, the original 6 of them. I got Frankenstein. I got Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein. The Invisible Man's right here. Dracula. Like I said, that's Frankenstein. Wolfman and the Mummy. So, I think there's a couple I missed. No, not really. Yeah, but this was the black and white ones. If you want to know, never any colored. I loved it. I loved all of them. But I fell asleep there in the Invisible Man, which he's right there. The one in rags. Apparently, that's the Invisible Man, and It was a pretty good movie and kind of weird at the same time. I'm not going to explain all the movies for you, but I do have 53 of them, and personal favorite would be Saw. I did go see Jigsaw, which I loved the mystery of that one. You were confused and a little weirded out at the same time. Um, it was okay. That one was to the very ending of it. Then everything came together. It's like, wait a second, John Kramer is dead for the last 10 years. And when the guy came up from the ground, and I'm not going to spoil that one either. So, yeah, I watched a couple classic ones. I watched the original Halloween, What to Do at the box set. That's the one that I was talking about like a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to grab it right now. Yes, the box set. I watched all of them so far. I did not like Resurrection so far. So, I'm not going to ruin that for anyone who ever never watched Resurrection or anything. I will play next time I was playing Halloween the next time, or even if I go to see The Nun, even even before I even see Halloween, if I only see The Nun, I'll talk about it a little bit. It might be a spoiler in the next video about it. So, like I said, I watched all of them. Now there's 11 of them, which doesn't make any sense, but I will stick with these original 10 all the way to the 2009. I have to look in the back of the case. 2009 remakes. I'm really trying hard, to actually keep this channel running and up and running every time I try it. This is what I said earlier, and I said this to somebody. I'm not going to mention his name or whoever it was. I don't like doing that without the person here or the person where I don't have permission from. I said every time I try, it feels like I'm failing. I know I'm not failing towards any of my videos or more. If I am, please let me know. I do like displaying horror movies. I don't know if I did the collectible one yet. I don't think I did. I think I did a collectible. No, I skipped that week. I think I skipped that week on the collectibles and everything. And I did the collectibles on Facebook Live. If you want to see that, look up my name. You'll see a clown that's like holds like Freddy Krueger Leatherface from 2003. 2003. And the clown's holding like all three of them. Next week, maybe next week. All right, I'll skip next week like I usually do. I skip 1 week and do another one after that. But I was thinking doing every week now because my brother and sister. So I don't like saying this, but I'm living in my dad's house, and I don't like saying that out loud. I do like doing this stuff. Hopefully in the future I can keep doing this and keep doing it to the day I die, and keep doing it. That's all I'm saying. I like doing YouTube Live. I love doing it. Like I said, I'm hoping this channel grows, and I'll love it. And pretty soon I will have a job, and hopefully this YouTube Live will keep going and keep going to the day I die. Hopefully. I really like to keep this going because it makes me feel better about myself, and at least I can relieve it. This is towards the end of the video and stuff, and I'd like to talk about something else next week if I can. At some point, I will have to start my job and everything, and get my car, and then start working towards an apartment. And I'm going to get something. I'm going to do something to this computer to the point where it runs by itself without the Wi-Fi, and hopefully I can still upload stuff or download stuff to YouTube. And saying I'm still here, I'll still keep doing the YouTube all the way through to like at least 30 or my late 40s. And over the years, I'm gonna change it or even change my YouTube name. I don't really care. Everyone changes. Hopefully, I get my own apartment after I get my own car. I really want to work towards a car. Cross my fingers, but I would like to save this for another video, though. Just hopefully, if I do get my own car, get my own apartment over the year, I will do something to this computer. I like computer techy stuff, so I'll do something, or do I was thinking of putting some stuff to my old one too. I have my Windows 7 here. I don't use it as much as the Windows 10 because I use both of them equally. One for YouTube and keep my videos up and running. Um, and I do enjoy doing it on this computer. I'm holding the box set, um, so I'm just gonna stop the movies there. Um, whoever watched today and whoever is going to watch later in today, because some people actually started school today, some started yesterday. Um, Pretty much, I'm gonna do a video on Facebook about bullying since it's the first school day back. Some bullies are mean, some bullies are not. I don't really want to stretch this video anymore. Longer about it. I might do a Facebook Live on bullying. I myself have been bullied, so I know how much it hurts. It actually hurts not just. The bully might be hurting twice as much as you are, but you're saying how can I get bullied? Well, I'm not going to answer that. I will mention that in my next video, or so on from there, and just leave it. I don't know, but since some people started school today, stop bullying. Like whoever is a bully or whoever thinks bullying ain't nice, you can stop bullying. Every generation has a bully, and I'm looking back on some of the generations, and actually, it seems like some of the generations actually do have bullies, and I kind of feel bad for whoever's getting picked on. It makes me feel worse because I was probably picked on the same way as them, and they bite their tongue and don't say anything. But I'll save that for the Facebook. I'm not going to stretch this video out any more farther. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully I can do a little bit more about like video games or something, or just to talk more. I'll plan the next one out and think about it and stuff, and hopefully the next one works. All right, I'll see you in the next video.